trying to hold on to its spots. The other Nike sponsored by the powerful backing of definitely some pride on the line for it. Fever in white, Sparks in gold. Tip is up and controlled by the Sparks. They're getting the offense started here for LA.
Let's see how Rickea Jackson plays in this ball game. She went down with an ankle injury.
Points against the Mercury. Here's the lob into Plum. Nice job by Plum finishing in traffic. First points of the night go to LA.
And the Kelseys will be matching up in this ball game. It's going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Natasha Howard looking underneath Boston Phoenix. They were outscored by 12 at the three-point line against the Mercury. And Alyssa Thomas recording her 7th triple-double of the season.
As she continues to make her case for MVP.
7 on the shot clock. Here's Hamby turning the corner.
And to a
foul away from the basketball against Plum. And Caitlin Clark out of the lineup for the 18th straight game now. The reigning Rookie of the Year.
Has played in 13 games this year. She's had left quad, left groin, left ankle.
Out here early signing autographs for the fans here. Really a sight to see. And it's every arena she goes to as Boston can't get the short jump hook.
LA brings a
Plum the crossover. Cut off there by Howard. They swing it around. Jackson an open look at 3, and that's good. It's a good sign for Rickea Jackson to see the first one go through.
Last 4 games, Rickea Jackson from 3 shooting 57%.
Boston unable to get the bunny there. Rebound chased by Hamby and Boston. Right back to Stevens there. Nice give and go between the two LA bigs.
Azurá Stevens has been quiet as LA. Looking forward to her kind of coming out of it.
Hot start for LA. They've made 3 of their 4 field goals. Here's an errant pass. Chased down by Plum. Plum 1-on-2. Ripped away there by Sims.
Great play by Odyssey Sims. Played the ball.
3-on-3 the other way. Sims the take and finishes the lefty layup.
Stephanie White just encourages Odyssey Sims, just go out there and be yourself.
She says Sims has been exactly what we needed. Her aggressiveness on offense, coming off a 22-point performance against Seattle. Here's Jackson, left of the lane, can't get. Boston looking for Howard. As Stevens Gardner, a little dream shake, right hand jump hook won't go. And the rebound carries. Here's Plum with it in the front court. Plum dancing, the hesitation, tries to attack baseline. Gets into the paint. Her pass is deflected, picked up by Hole. Ahead of the pack is Kelsey Mitchell, all alone, laid up and in.
And that is just vintage Lexi Hall. She just finds the ball.
They've combined for 5 turnovers to start this one. Hamby. The handoff to Stevens. Little screen roll action back to Hamby. That inverted screen roll that LA does so successfully, Mary.
Yeah, they love to get De'Erica Hamby in space and just let her go to work.
Sims attacking baseline. Right, the lift just impacting Indiana. Meanwhile, it's still the other way and stolen right back by Stevens.
Yeah, maybe an overpass by Sims.
Jackson, transition 3, in and out. Boston leading the break the other way, gonna go coast to coast, rejected there by Stevens. Ball pinballed around into the hands now of Alamon. Hamby running up the floor, Hamby at the cup, no, but a whistle and a foul. Coming up with that big stuff there as Hamby is at the line to shoot 2, not first appearance. So Hamby gets them both. 7 points. Here's Mitchell, right back to Boston. And unable to get that one, but follows her on.
Just so important production.
First field goal tonight for Boston. She'd missed her first 5. And another steal here. 5th turnover for LA. Mitchell around the corner. Touch pass over to Boston. Going to back down Hamby. Boston up and under in the lane, finishes with the left.
So Rashawn, what's the message? They're going to let you play and be physical.
The matchups all season long between Boston and Hamby have been physical as Stevens knocks down a triple.
Nobody happier than Lynn Roberts to see Azurá Stevens knock down a 3.
Mitchell up high against Plum. They swing it around. Here's Lexi Hall now, using the Turner screen. Hall puts it on the deck. The reverse flip, no, and Stevens snatches another rebound. Jackson into the front court. Uses the Hamby screen. Jackson down the lane, leading with that right hand, gets the layup to go.
This crypto crowd all season long. Number 4 overall pick a year ago.
And Jackson now past the 1,000-point mark in her. Jackson against Mitchell, right back to Hamby. Spins into traffic, the kick out Alaman, open for 3, and she got it. Her first points in 3 games. Julie Alaman is going school.
Game back on the 15th of the month.
Sims, the crossover down the paint, the floater good. Odyssey Sims against her old mates, gets her second field goal. Stevens, high-low, Hamby, nice catch, nice finish.
And why did that happen? Because you've got to respect Stevens. It brings all the pressure up, and the dump on the release, low by Hamby.
Already the second helper for Stevens here tonight. Cameron Brink and Ray Burrell going to be checking in next time there's a stoppage for LA. Here's Turner in traffic, and she gets it. Under 3 minutes left in this first quarter, and we're going to have a foul away from the basketball.
At floor, and while Indiana is 6th in the league standings, the Sparks are currently in 9th, just 1 spot out of the playoffs. Talking to De'Erica Hamby as a leader on this team, she says this group doesn't need any big speech or team meeting. They understand what's on the line. She pointed to the team's winning record in August. She said, we have to stay in our priorities. Right now, it's about staying confident in what we're good at and putting not putting too much pressure on ourselves, Rashawn.
Good stuff, Nikki. Yeah, talking to both of these teams. Nothing needs to be said. They both know what they're playing for. 8 on the shot clock. Stevens just knocked down a triple her last time down. Out to Alaman for 3. That's off the back rim. Powers into the game for Indiana. Here's Powers knifing down the lane, and Powers getting the layup.
What a job this Indiana franchise has done going out and finding players to just fill gaps. No Arie McDonald, a broken foot. Sophie Cunningham, a torn MCL. Sid Colson, torn ACL. Caitlin Clark, limited for so much of this year. The fact that they're still competing and right there for a playoff spot.
Incredible. You got to give Steph White and her staff so much credit. Here's Plum. What a pass underneath, and Brink hounded.
She not coming back. And here in LA, that same conversation was going on for so much of the beginning of this season about Cameron Brink. People would say, well, she had surgery this many months and that many months and this many days. From Indiana as well on Caitlin Clark.
And that's how it has to be, right? You definitely don't want to rush your players, so especially your young centerpieces, right?
Exactly right.
For Indiana, Brink for LA is Mitchell doing what she does.
Is there an answer for that quick first step?
5-point game here. Here's Jackson back into the ball game. Her 3-pointer tip is short. And the rebound falls right into the lap there of Turner. Here's Powers. Lost the handle, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul here against LA. Foul.
Great, thank you, Kelsey. Of course.
Thank you, Nikki. Thanks to Kelsey for stopping. 31-24, Sparks in front. We're going to have a foul away from the basketball. Here's Powers. Attacking baseline, tried to thread the needle there. Saved into Dantas. Working against the rookie Barker, and Dantas off the back heel. Offensive rebound, Turner. Mitchell left alone for 3. High arcing shot won't go, but another offensive rebound here for Indiana. Seven on the shot clock. Powers working against Jackson with 5, with 4. The turnaround jump shot won't go. And a rebound there for LA. Boston backing down Brink. Cross-court pass over to Powers. Dumps it down low to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Howard flips it out. Baseline J, and that's good from Boston. So you get 4 bites of the apple, man.
You better come away with some points.
Indiana certainly does so there. Fever within 5. And we're going to have a foul on this end of the floor going against LA. Foul charge to Cameron Brink. Her to Sims. Approaching 8.5 left before intermission. Hall Takes the handoff over to Boston against Brink. Backs her down, skip pass over to Sims. 3 on the shot clock. Sims with 2, and Sims gets raked in the face there. We've seen her go down and come up time and time again. Has
Beautiful pass.
And a nice pass underneath there, and Boston right at the doorstep. Hamby going to check in next time there's a stoppage for LA. We have a foul away from the basketball. Let's go. Ball inbounded to Alaman. 8 minutes left here in this first half. Jackson steps into a 3. That won't go. Rebound Sims. Powers. Catch and shoot 3. That one spins off. And Hamby there for the one-armed rebound. Plum dances into a 3. Can't get the bounce. Rebound Howard. Both teams trying to find their offensive rhythm here in this second quarter. This is going to be offensive. It's going to go against Boston underneath. It'll be LA basketball with De'Erica Hamby. Physical.
Yeah, they both use the same words. But they do enjoy playing against each other.
And they get after it each and every time. Jackson. Top of the key now, Alaman. Shot clock under 10 for LA. Hamby wants it, working against Howard. Dribbling baseline for its first points of this second quarter. As 3 minutes have gone by. And we're going to get a foul here against Hamby.
And again, a call that could go.
Powers trying to dump it under chemistry. Here's Plum using the high screen. Plum darting to the cup. And the Sparks get on the board for the first time here in this second quarter. LA's lead is 5. Sims spinning against Van Loo. Sims the floater. Oh, what a shot there by Odyssey Sims.
Just going to work.
Plum has the baseline, gets in the paint. The kick out, Hamby straightaway 3. Back heel, can't get the bounce. Z goes in there and fights for the rebound. Kicks it out to Plum. Second attempt, that won't go. And pop. Hole, mid-range J, short. And Boston the offensive rebound. Powers down the lane, the runner won't go. Rebound tipped off the backboard, and Plum able to corral it. LA looking to push. Bounce pass, Hamby in the paint. We're going to get a blocking foul here again. LA started this game on a 7-0 run. Indiana has never led in this one. That pass goes off the backboard. Here's Van Loo. The pitch ahead to Burrell. Working against Ho. Oh, what a move. Crossover by Burrell in deep, no. But she gets the whistle. Within the first minute of action in the season opener at Golden State. Missed a bunch of time, and since she's been former first-round pick out of the University of Tennessee. So Burrell 6. And look out. Almost thought we were playing Ring Around the Rosie here, Mary.
Yeah, school did just start.
Mitchell, meanwhile, doesn't let it deter her.
And that's not something you see every day.
I think clearly there was some
telling your team, hey, we won the first quarter, we need to win the second here, but also realizing the advantage they have over the Fever in transition, saying let's continue to push the pace, but also move the ball sidelines and move off the ball as well, guys.
Thank you, Nikki. Odyssey Sims getting the transition bucket there for Indiana. One possession game here. Burrell being hounded here by Powers. Flips it behind her to Hamby. Shot clock at 9. Ball's loose. Van Loo tries to save it. Right in the hands of Howard. Here's Howard. Shovels Sims right at the doorstep, and she gets it off the window.
Howard with a little bit of Magic Johnson showtime there with the shovel pass.
And their presence felt. Plum, the reverse layup is good. That's just the third field goal of the quarter for LA. They got
and Vegas, when they go on the road, they always get great crowds.
Here's Mitchell, a nice cut, but can't finish. But there's a whistle.
A to B contact.
A to B contact.
I love that.
Mitchell in double figures now with 10. They say half left before intermission. Straight away three, that's good. Rakia Jackson, she's got 8.5. Sparks in front by 5.
Again, people wondered if Rakia Jackson could play the three in the WNBA, if she could consistently knock down the three. She has answered that question in a big-time way.
And we're going to get a foul.
The pressure that puts on defenses, because if you start crashing out on her, she's going to put it on the floor and get it.
Jackson. Powers, this is her 3rd free throw attempt as a member of the Fever.
Another
Misses that
offensive
one there, but
rebound.
an offensive rebound off a free throw here for the Fever. Plum hits the deck. They kick it out. Sims for 3, in and out. Aerial Powers, an offensive rebound. Shovels Sims in the paint, too strong. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Hamby. Hamby falling out of bounds, throws it to Boston. Mitchell for 3, no. And we're going to get a foul here on the rebound. The squad that averages 13 second chance points a game, which leads the WNBA, is Howard.
Defensive Player of the Year in 2019, twice on the all-defensive team. Just a great glue player for this young team.
9 second chance points for the Fever tonight. 26 points in the paint for Indiana. Plum tries the reverse again, and once again it's good for him. The LA lead to 4. Mitchell curling out to Sims. Powers open short corner, shovels Howard down the lane, too strong on the layup. And a shovel here carries into the backcourt, then into the hands now of Howard. Another turnover here for LA. 10th of this half for the Sparks. Under 2 minutes left here in this first half. Mitchell still with it in the lane. Mitchell using the screen and maneuvering off the backboard.
Making LA pay again for the...
Stevens. Plum open for 3, and that's good.
Her first made 3 of the game. 5 different Sparks have knocked down 3-pointers so far.
15 are the Sparks from 3 in this first half. It's been their saving grace. Corner 3, no good there from Howard. Rebound taken by Jackson.
And a clean...
Jackson step back 3, well short.